Welcome to the morning update. Every single Sunday morning and Saturday, I'll bring you a beautiful Bitcoin update showing you what's going down in the market, breaking it down each and every day for you. No matter what, we do not take days off on this channel. I am dedicated to this business, to my life, every single day. You saw me buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin last night. I'm up 10 bucks, 20 bucks, right? But we'll see what happens on that buy. We'll go from there. Let's take a look at what's happening to Bitcoin. It's in an ascending triangle. I wanted to do this, but I want to waited for you to be here when I did it. So look, we got my new big boy green zone. We'll bring this down here. This is the ascending triangle that you can see forming. This is an ascending triangle. It has a flat top and an uptrending bottom. That's what an ascending triangle is. That's the definition of an ascending triangle. All right? Shout out to everybody here. Okay, I really need to quit shortening my words at times. Shout out to the YouTube channel. Appreciate jumping on in. So we're looking at this idea here for Bitcoin, okay? And cryptocurrencies in general, they will follow Bitcoin. So the 1 hour, it was overbought, came down. We got the pullback, but we're holding a nice channel. Remember, Sunday night into Monday morning is heavy volatility. For all my new lifers who haven't traded this market, Sunday night into Monday is heavy volatility. Be careful. There's a lot of ups and downs. A lot of traders get rocked and wrecked on Sunday night into Monday morning. A lot of liquidations, a lot of volatility. A lot of times I avoid trading on those days. If I have trades open, I leave them, but I don't open up new ones. I let the market do its thing. I let the dust settle. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are great days to trade. They create great opportunities. Friday can be good too. Saturday ain't too bad. But for the most part, we have lack of liquidity on the weekends. It just is what it is. So look, measured move is 22,271. If we break to the upside, measured move to the downside is 21,500. It would also be a beautiful double bottom at 21,500. So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And then we could break on up to this area. So if we do break down here, it won't be so bad. It could be a nice double bottom. We're holding a point of control. As long as we can stay above this red line at 21,800, we're okay. Remember, how many times do I talk about the eights? It's all about the eights. It's all about the eights. Get your lemon water. Get drinking. Get your honey out there. Don't play games. Get your wooden honey spoon. And don't be a spoon. Don't be a spoon out here, all right? That. Now that's honey. Shout out to Be Well Honey out of 54 Manquan Street, Pembroke, Mass. Be Well have honey every single day of the year. Be Well Honey, we love you. We love you. They don't even know I'm doing this for them every single day. We got to connect to that company. They got to send me honey for the rest of my life. It's just only fair, you know? So, I mean, somewhat of an idea here. We can stretch it. Bit of a shoulder, head. Possible do we make a right shoulder here? Kind of an idea. I'm with it. I'm somewhat with that. That would make a nice move to the upside. Neckline to the head. Banging on them. Same idea here. 22,000. Basically back above 22K. Can we get the move? I mean, right now the 1 hour's oversold. Suggests we get a bit of a pump to the upside. So look what I see happening here. I see kind of this. I see a bull pennant that broke out, broke back in, and is still valid for a move to the upside. Look at my 15-minute for confirmation. Oversold on the 15-minute and the 1 hour time frame. I would expect a move to the upside in the next 4 to 5 hours, depending. Let's take a look if we get crushed by our 4 hour time frame, though, and break it down. Nice and neat and complete today. Nothing crazy. So look, we're overbought on the 4 hour, about to make a bearish engulfing. This candle closes in 1 hour and 51 minutes. We do not want this 4 hour candle to close outside of this trend line here or below this point of control. That's not what we're looking for. There's a gap right here. We could easily gap back down to 21,696, right? You can see that $100 gap right there. Not too big, but I'm just saying. We just have a front run of a death cross as the 21 did just cross the 200 SMA. Not the best sign. The next one to come is the 50, and that would be a death cross in the 4 hour time frame. I'm notorious for opening up his shorts every single time we close candles below the 200 SMA. We must get back above the 200 SMA to remain bullish. Let me say that again. We must get back above the 200 SMA, this yellow line, to remain bullish. If Bitcoin does not get back above the zone, expect more downside. All right? So we're in an ascending triangle, 50-50 shot. We could either go sideways or the 4 hour could dump us. Right now, the 4 hour is not in our favor. It's overbought. I could take you through the probabilities. Look, when we were high here on the stochastics, what happened? Nasty drop to the downside. There's 1 for 1. Here we were high on the stochastics and turning on the 4 hour time frame. What happened? Nasty drop to the downside. 2 for 2. Agreed? Here we were high on the stochastics and curving on the 4 hour time frame. What happened? Nasty drop. 3 for 3. 1, 2, 3 in a row. All right? Here we were above the dotted line and curving. What happened? We got a nasty drop to the downside. That's 4 for 4. Here we are here. Fine. We got a little drop. Once we were low, that was the time to get in, but never on the high side. Very rare. Every once in a while, there could be a move on the high side. It's very rare, though. It's 1 out of like 20. It's an anomaly. So for the most part, once I see that the SRSI is getting high on the 4 hour time frame, and remember, this isn't the stochastics. This is the stochastic RSI. There's a big difference between the two. Make sure you understand what's happening here. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I know it's Sunday. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. People are getting ready. People are doing their thing. But it is time to continue to trade, everybody. We must stay focused. Shout out to Gina Bombina in the house. Gina, we love you! Gina! You better be smiling right now, Gina. You better be laughing. You better have the nicest day of your life, Gina. I know you're laughing right now. I know for a fact I made you laugh. I wear tight spandex. No, I don't wear tight spandex, but you can say anything you want. I wear gold toe shoes. or gold-toe socks. I like watching squirrels in the trees. Wait, it's got to be done right, though. Wait, you got to take the sound off. It's got to be done right. I like watching pebbles. You're laughing, right? So ridiculous. You got me. I got you, right? I know I did. Shout out to Gina in the house. I appreciate you for being here. It's a gift when you can make people smile and laugh. I'm going to use that gift every single day of my life. I love you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's take a look here. What he doesn't... All right, let's make it really clear. I'm a long-term trader. All right? I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars trading in my life. All right, not to be rude, but it's a fact. All right? So when that comes to the point, so when I buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin, I'm not making a trade. I'm not like, oh, I'm going to try to make 10 grand. 10 grand's not a lot of money to me anymore, not to be rude. So it's not going to change my life that much. For me to change my life, I need to make a few hundred grand, $250,000. So I have to trade long term to make big money. Unless you want to trade leverage all day long and go crazy, which I'm not into. To trade big money, you trade on the weekly time frame, right? That's why I bought a lot of Bitcoin down here, and I'm up huge, right? I'm just saying, $16,000, $15,000, $7,000 Bitcoins, right? Making a big gain when you're up at $28,000, $22,000. So the point of the story is the $5,000 Bitcoin I bought yesterday is a long-term investment. It's a long-term investment. I don't know where the price is going to go. That's how you know. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I don't know where price is going to go. No clue. I do not know where it's going to go. So I do whatever I can do at the moment in time, right? So like all the other YouTubers are like, oh, I'm buying here because I know it's going up or down. I don't know where it's going. So I do have a 4 or 5 year plan, and I believe in 4 to 5 years it's going to be way higher than it is now. So any amount of money that I have the guts to allocate, you know, it's not easy to. Do you think it's easy to put? Who here thinks it's easy to put $5,000 into Bitcoin right now? No, seriously. Do you think it's easy to buy $5,000 worth of Bitcoin right now? Let's put this on Twitter. Let's see what people think. Let's get a poll going. Do you think it's easy to buy $5,500 worth of Bitcoin right now? You think it's easy? Let's just see what the people say. Takes butts. Funny. Takes guts. Not easy at all. I can't watch, right? So, okay. Yes, easy peasy, takes guts, not easy, I can't watch, right? Do you think it's easy to buy 500 and then publicly in front of everybody, right? Publicly. We'll throw that in there too. All right. Okay. UFO Twitter, that's hilarious. Another UFO, crazy. So do you think it's easy to buy $5,500 USD of Bitcoin right now publicly? Yes, easy peasy. Takes guts. Not easy. I can't watch. Let me know what you think here in this comment section. Take the poll. And look, I just pinned this, so you have no excuse right now. I pinned this tweet in here. It's going to have a blue thing on it. You got to go hit that tweet. If you don't hit that tweet, you don't love me. If you don't hit that tweet, you don't love me. And I'm going to cry myself to sleep. I got 300 people on the live. If I don't see 300 people answer that tweet, I'm going to cry myself to sleep because that means one of you doesn't love me. And I want all of you to love me. All right? I need the love. I'm addicted to the love. I was abused as a child. I wonder if all the aliens know about Bitcoin. I think they gave us Bitcoin. Give me $5,000 and I could buy in front of the world. You think you could, you'd probably go, see, that's what you don't realize. I gave you $5,000. You might think of all these other things that you wanted in life, and you might not make the decision to pay it your way further on in life. All right. So this is what I see for Bitcoin. I do see a move to the upside happening for the next few hours here. One thing it is brewing, shoulder, head. Do we just make a right shoulder and dump to the downside? So be ready for a right shoulder here. Just be proactive. This could be a shoulder, nice head. We could just be making a right shoulder here for a move to the downside. So that's something that I do see possible. I'd keep that on your radar. Possible right shoulder getting made for Bitcoin here inside of the end of this ascending triangle. It would make sense, 50-50 drop to the downside. So I see a move to the upside. Bitcoin has to break through this resistance and bounce to remain bullish. So we need a higher high. The 4-hour or the daily candle must close above 21,922K, please, if we could. All right. Let's take a look at Bookmap. Bookmap, link in the description below. Bookmap is a heat map order book showing you where the orders are on the actual exchange. The bigger the buy, the bigger the ball. All right. Big green ball is a big green buy. A big red ball is a big red buy. And so on and so forth. Where there's a lot of heat, there's more orders here, 21,007. They suggest we go lower. There's not much heat atop. Big sell order at 22,400. About 891 Bitcoin hanging out in that area. All right, right there, 22.4. But really, the closest liquidity zone is 21,700. Basically pretty flat on Bookmap. And you're pretty flat usually on Saturday and Sunday, right? I can't get my family to put $100 after putting in $50,000 myself. And I don't understand. The aliens are too busy enjoying themselves to care about us. But the AIs they have sent to monitor us know about Bitcoin, right? Yeah, we have AIs to do that for us. So let's see what people are saying here in the comment section on Twitter or in the poll. Do you think it's easy to buy $5,500 of Bitcoin right now publicly? Yes, easy peasy, 45%. 45% says it takes guts. And no, I can't even watch. 9%. 42 votes. Let's keep it going. Let's see how many votes we can get. Such a drama queen. That's funny. Stared last year in March. Holding 1 year has been hard, but I learned how to control my emotions each year. Yeah, will now be easier than the last. Exactly. Bitcoin is from the aliens. It's possible. Only the guts of a lifer could do it live. 55K, man up. I like that. I like that guy. He's cool. Very easy peasy, right? People that know what's going on are like, yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. Lakers have fallen off. It doesn't even matter. Celtics, baby. Celtics. It's all about the Celtics. It's their time to shine. We're going to take it. It's our time. So I see a move for the upside for Bitcoin from now until about, I don't know, for the next 7-8 hours until the Super Bowl begins about 6 o'clock. I do see a move to the upside. At that point, we're going to have to figure out whether we get rejected by this resistance, make a right shoulder, or do we break out and get a retest here to the upside. But I do see some bullish moves possibly based on the 15-minute and the 1-hour time frame. All right? We will have to be very, very careful. So here's 3 scenarios for today. We get a bounce. We begin the bounce, but we get the bounce. We get rejected. We make a right shoulder. The 1 hour gets overbought. The 4 hour still overbought. We dump to the downside here to the measured move of 21,005. We push up. We break these highs. We close candles of the daily and the 4 hour above this resistance at 21.9. We close a candle at 22,000. We stay up here. We make a flag. We retest, and we continue to this measured move. All right? And then we go sideways. All right? And then the third scenario is that the 4 hour begins to pin us. We never even make the right shoulder. We make some type of bearish flag here on the smaller time frames right here. We never get above this yellow line, and we get bearish retest, and we get crushed to the downside as well. And the 4 hour just continues. The 1 hour never resets, and we stay down here. All depends on this trend line. I personally go on probability. Nobody knows what's going to happen. That's the thing. You want me to tell you, but nobody knows. No YouTuber knows what's going to happen today to Bitcoin. We all speculate, and we have ideas and probabilities. That's it. So my probability is based on what I showed you. Look, every time this 1 hour was low, we got up. We went up. We went up. So I'm just basing my idea on low 1 hour stochastic. I'm a simple man. I do things very simply. The simplicity is what keeps you consistent. All right? So I'm looking for a right shoulder here or a breakout and a retest. This is kind of my key area today, and I'm going to be honed in on that, watching that very, very closely. This is an ascending triangle, could go up or down either way. Let's take a look at our total market cap. Nice and neat for you. We came to this area. Let me shrink this green zone down a little bit. It's a little too chubby for me. That is about a $945 Bitcoin. All right. What is this green box here for a second? I'm going to tell you in a second. If we lose this zone, we drop pretty much to 882 billion. We lose that, it's $828 billion. So we have some key support zones on the VRVP. This is a big chunk. Even though we have a gap here, it's a big chunk of liquidity. Suggests that it's going to be pretty hard to break all the way through here to get back down to these lows. All right. If you ever want to look at your fixed range, you can go grab this from the backside. And it will match up pretty much, but it'll give you your fixed range on the left side. This will not change. That way, when you move your stuff around, because this changes with the liquidity that you're showing on the screen on this one. This isn't fixed, but this one will be fixed. They'll pretty much match up evenly, and they'll show you both sides, right? So here's the deal. What we're looking at here is this is something that I see interesting. So if we lose this zone, it would, look, consolidation. I wouldn't be surprised if we consolidated in here in this box. What would it also do is make a shoulder ahead and a bit of a right shoulder for a move to the upside. Are we making a shoulder head in a bigger right shoulder? I'm ready for that. Big liquidity zone could hold us. I like the support at 882 billion. So this is something that I'm building to in case we do lose the green zone. All right. But so far, so good. We have not lost the green zone. You can actually do something else too. I'm going to blow your mind in a second here. Something that I just saw. We have this diagonal idea. And then we have this I haven't seen anybody draw this idea. This is a channel that we're in, technically. I haven't seen anybody do this. This is nuts. 1, 2, 3. So we're still inside the channel. We broke out of it both ways. Do we make our way back up through this channel? Make some type of pennant? Break to the upside. One other idea I got for you is Bitcoin USDT here. Matter made a nice move. I just want to show you this idea here for Matter. It's consolidating nicely in a bullish consolidation. If the 1 hour gets that bounce, we could get a move here for Matter. A little overbought on the 1 hour time frame for Matter, though. Bitcoin's in a different spot. But I like this consolidation. I'd watch this consolidation. Comes back down to the pattern. I'm all in, baby. I like that move. Matter right there. 22% gains. And the point of control sitting right there. But, it's not ready yet, in my humble opinion. But I'd be waiting on an alert here on the 1 hour time frame. Watching Matter inside of this bullish pennant here to the upside. Really slow market. I don't like to overpost on Sunday. It's not my day where I'm like, let's go trade hard and hardcore. There's a lot of long-term things that I'm looking at. That's a 1 hour bullish consolidation that we're looking at. All right. 1 hour bullish consolidation for Matter. How was an N? There you go. All right, let's jump back in. One last thing I want to show you, and then I'm out of here. Got to take my daughter to piano lessons. I'm a dad. I got to do dad stuff on Sunday with the family. Got to take my daughter to piano lessons. You know what it is. So last thing that I'm looking at here is this. We could be doing something like this. I'm open-minded. You never know. You see this? You never know. So I'm open-minded right now. And then I also know the bearish scenarios. So I'm locked and loaded. The one thing that I keep bringing up over and over and over again is this idea here. Is just the strength. And I've traded this so many times in my life that it's calling my name, but we take this down for a split second. Swing up to swing up. This is a swing down to swing down. I mean, that's a hidden bullish divergence. The bullish divergence, and we had bearish divvy that it did play out. We knew there was bearish divvy there. It played out. Look how good bearish divergence is. I mean, it told us to be careful. It told us there was bearish divergence there. It told us. Right? I mean, this was moving down on the RSI while price actually was moving up on, we knew it. But this golden cross, right? And the fact that we're at this beautiful support, we're actually holding Such a nice support zone here. And you can see how strong it is. We've hit this level so many times. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Fell through, came back. Resistance. It's a strong support SR flip area. Also, what I've seen is this. I've seen this in my lifetime. Shoulder, head, and the shoulder's kind of slanted. And we break up anyway like that. And that's still an inverted head and shoulder. I've seen them all different ways. I'm telling you right now. Nobody can take away your time in the market. The more time you have in the market, the more you're going to understand and know. Nobody can take away your time in the market, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Please do ILV. I really don't do super chats in the morning, but I guess I can. I'm just trying to do a quick Bitcoin update and be out of here. This is what you would get if you were in the trading group. Trading group, I don't get to do, yeah. You say 50-minute Bitcoin looked like it did SR flip and forming a double Botham. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying there. Shout out to Grace Protocol. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you, Sam. With your help, I know I'll be a millionaire in the next bull run. You're going to get whatever you deserve, whatever you put in. Maybe you don't need a million. Maybe you need whatever it is. Everyone has this fixated idea of a millionaire. You just got to get enough to get you to the next level, baby. Sometimes 180 grand is a lot. I mean, I started with I was making 100 grand a year, right? It was hard for me to save. I was putting my money in crypto. I needed to make, about $250,000 so I could pay my bills and know that I could dedicate the next year and a half to 2 years to trading, right? So to me, I didn't have to be a millionaire to get started. Honestly, I just needed like 40, 50 grand. And then I took 4 or 5 months off. Then I made another, you know what I mean? It's little by little. It's chip away. It's just enough to get the monkey off your back, enough to get the boss away. Then you go from there. So I'm going to leave you with this last idea here. You know what I see happening for Bitcoin. I believe a move to the upside is coming. Watch out for the right shoulder. I gave you everything that I could for Bitcoin. All my kind of chess playing scenarios today that you would have to watch out for. If you don't remember, go back and break it down. I did it already. It's there for you. One idea too is, could we pump back up to the 200 SMA here as we're getting far away from it on the 1 hour time frame? It's one other idea as well. So total market cap, shoulder, head, and shoulder, right? Hidden bullish divergence. Could we make this consolidative move? You never know. I'm open-minded. So I left you with a bunch of ideas. At the end of the day, you pull the trigger. You make the trade, nobody else. So it doesn't matter what I say or what anyone else says in the entire world. It matters what you tell yourself at the end of the day and what you believe in the charts. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I did Illuvium last night. Just go and check it out. It's in a hidden bullish divergence. It's oversold on the daily. I wouldn't be surprised if it did get a move up here, 78%. My measured move would take it to about 136 for Illuvium. The daily looks beautiful with a golden cross coming. 4 hours overbought though, so I would wait out the 4 hour. This is the entire market. And the 4 hour may get pinned by the daily. We may have, mixed signals. We will go from there. But right now, the 4 hour is high at a resistance. May need to come back down to support one more time for a bounce here before it gets a bigger move to the upside for Illuvium. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much. I'll see you tonight around 10:30 after the game, not our regular scheduled 8 p.m. I'll do updates in the trading group. These are the updates you get every single morning with a little more pizzazz, a little more, but same kind of thing. You get updates every single morning from 7 a.m. and probably 7 to 7:30 every single morning for Bitcoin. And every single night and every single afternoon, you get constant updates. I love this. This is what I do every single day of my life. The passion is real. The energy is real. I will help you change your life if you want to. Meet me halfway. Throw down $100 and come on in to the trading group. Join the greatest crypto trading group in all of the interwebs, baby. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Stay safe. I'll see you tonight. 1.